Okay, everybody, welcome back to my page. So today we're going to be working on this crochet bag. It's so simple, quick, easy, quick bag for work. So let's get started. Okay guys, so welcome back to my page. We are going to be working on this purse. I'm going to link the picture that I got inspired by up here somewhere, or I will just pop it in something, but I will show you the picture I got inspired by to do this. So we actually are going to be using, not sure we're going to need both of these balls, but I bought two. It's called Bernat's Maker Home Deck. I'm guessing that means decor. And the color cream, obviously. It says use an 8mm crochet hook. That's what I'm going to be using. And then I also bought this leather strap thingy in brown for the strap. And I also bought this cream rope to close the top of it, if that makes sense. So I'll link everything I bought from Michael's. I got all this from my local Michael's. I will link everything down below. So let's get started. So I always, neat trick, I always keep these because they have patterns in the back. Like this is a crochet pattern, and it is for this blanket. So I always keep these just for patterns. So I fold it, I put it away. This one actually has a pattern for a pillow. So if I do use this, I'm gonna open it and save that. So I like to come from the middle just because it's easier for me. Put that to the side. Now we're gonna start off with a slip knot. No, let's start off with a magic ring. Now I am winging this. I have no pattern, nothing. I'm winging this. So we are going to start off with a magic ring. We are going to chain 2. Now I'm going to put 11 half double crochets into this magic ring. Okay, that's better. So now we are going to put two double crochets, two half double crochets into every stitch around. So we're going to yarn over, put 2 into this stitch and 2 into every stitch around. So now we're back at the middle, the first chain 2. Now we are going to slip stitch. This is what it's looking like so far. Now we're going to chain. Okay, so now we're going to chain 2. Now we are going to put 2 half double crochets into this first stitch. Into this first stitch, and then we're going to put 1 half double crochet, and then we're going to do 2 half double crochets, and so on. So it's going to be 2 half double crochets, 1 half double crochet, repeating for the whole row. So this is row 4. We are going to chain 2. Now we are going to put 2 half double crochets into that first chain. And now we're going to do 2 single crochets, so 1 each. And then we're going to do 2 half double crochets into the same stitch. So it's 2 half double crochets in 1 stitch, then 2, then 2 half double crochets, Okay, so this is what it's looking like so far. We are in 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are in the 5th row. So now we're going to chain 2. Now we're going to half double crochet 2 into that first chain in the row. Now we're going to do 3 half double crochets. So when I say 2 double crochets into that first stitch and then 3 half double crochets, what I mean is you're gonna do 2 half double crochets in 1 stitch, and then you're gonna do 3 regular half double crochets, and then you're gonna do 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. So this is a repeating pattern for this whole row. Okay, so we are now in row 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is row 6. We're going to chain 2. Now we're going to do again 2 half double crochets in the first stitch, and then what do we do? So then we're going to do 4 half double crochets. And then we're going to do an increase, which means 2 half double crochets in the next stitch, and then 4 half double crochets. Now this is a repeating pattern for the whole row. Now, for the next 2 rows, we're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to explain it now because I'm just going to explain it now. So for row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is row 6. We have 4 half double crochets and then an increase of 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. For row 7, we're going to do 2 half double crochets and then 5 half double crochets and then an increase, repeating. Then the next row, we're going to do 6 half double crochets. So it should be 6 half double crochets, then an increase. So if that makes sense, we're going to keep increasing until there's 6 half double crochets in the middle. That makes sense? I hope that makes sense. I'm going to write the pattern down below, but I hope that makes sense. So this was our our increase. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're increasing again. And then we're going to do 4. And then we're increasing and so forth. This is a repeating pattern for this row. Two, 3, increase. Okay, so now we are in row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are in row 7. Now we're gonna just continue this pattern, adding an extra single, an extra half double crochet in every stitch. So if you're doing half double crochet 2 in the first stitch, you're gonna do 5. Wait, is it 5? It's 5. Yeah, it's 5 in this row. The next row gets 6. So we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna come back once I'm done with the next 2 rows, which is this row will have 5 half double crochets and the next row will have 6 half double crochets. So I'm gonna come back once that is done, because it's just really repeating. You're just adding an extra half double crochet each row. Okay, so I did, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 rows of increases to get this circle that looks like this. You know that I really hate rounds. But we did rounds. We did it. I mean, it's a little lopsided. You can't really see it. You can see it if you crochet. You can see that it's lopsided. But we did it. So this is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 8 rows of increases. So now we are no longer increasing. Now you can, if you want the bottom of your bag to be bigger. So if you want the bottom where it's gonna come up to be bigger, like you like big bags, you will keep increasing until the circle, which is the bottom of the bag, is big enough for you. I don't want a big bag. this will be my bag where I just throw my work stuff in and run out the house. So this is big enough for me. Now I'm not going to increase anymore. Now I'm going to chain 2, and I'm going to half double crochet in each stitch around until we come back around to the beginning. Now I'm gonna do this until the bag is long enough for me. Does that? So it's about right here, like right here. You can't really see it, but I'm gonna keep going for about another 20 rows. I'm gonna go for 20 rows. We're gonna do that. So I'm gonna have double crochet around, okay, for 20 rows. Now, hoping that this is enough yarn because we still have to make the flap that goes over, which I might not make the flap. I might not make a flap. We'll see. We will see. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna go with it. But I'm going to have double crochet around again for 20 rows, and then I'll come back. Maybe I'll come back after 10 rows so you can see how big it's getting, and then I'll come back again after 10 rows. We'll see. We'll see. But right now I'm gonna go cook dinner, and I'm gonna finish this later. So okay, so sorry, this is what it's looking like so far. It's starting to look like a little basket. I actually want it to be a little higher. I thought 20 rows would be enough. I don't think that's gonna happen, but I'm gonna change it up. I don't think I want to put half double crochets for the whole purse. I think I'm gonna do a row of double, then a row of half double, a row of double, like that, just to give it some texture, make it look a little different. And now we're to the point where anything that be at the bottom of this bag won't fall through the double crochets, if that makes sense. So we're just gonna keep going around double crochets, and then we're gonna do a row of half double, a row of double. Now the amount of rows you do at this point is up to you. Like, you might not want your bag that big, that tall, that deep, however you want to say it. You might not want your bag this big, or you might want it smaller, or you might want it bigger. So you keep adding rows until you are satisfied with the length of your bag. So I did, after our last increase row, I did 10 rows of half double crochets to make this basket shape. Now I'm just gonna keep double crocheting around. I'm gonna come back because then I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a row of half double, and then I'm just gonna keep going double crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, half double crochet. I'm really not sure how many rows I'm gonna do. I am winging this bag. Like, this will be my first ever crochet bag, and I'm legit winging it. Like, I don't really know what my plans are. I usually never do. When I sit down to record, I know what I want to do. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know the outcome. I just crochet. Sometimes it doesn't actually come out good at all. I actually really don't upload a lot of videos. Let me know down in the comment box if you guys would like to see a failed video, like if I crochet something and it just didn't come out the way I wanted to, and I just didn't like the outcome. Like, I will upload videos like that just so we can see our mistakes. Well, you you guys can see that I also make mistakes and I also don't know everything, but let me know. But I am gonna just keep going around, and I'll come back when I know exactly how many rows I did. Okay guys, so I realized that I don't really want a big bag. So this is the third half double crochet row. We are going to finish we are going to finish this row off. See me, I'm in my room on my bed doing this and not in my office on my desk, but let's see if you guys can see this. I'm gonna finish this row off, and then I think I want to make a strap, like a bag cover thingy. I'm gonna see, but I'm gonna finish this row off and I'll come back. Okay guys, so now we're gonna start the flat part that closes the bag. So we are going to chain 20. And now after we chain 20, we're gonna add an extra 3 for the turning chain. So now we're gonna yarn over and double crochet into this first stitch and every stitch across. Okay guys, so we come to the last stitch of the first row. Now we're going to put 2 more double crochets into this same stitch. The reason for this is so that it turns so we could work on the back side of the row. So now working, I'm sorry, 3 double crochets. So now on the back side of this row, we are going to put a double crochet into each stitch across. Okay, so now we at the last double crochet of the back side of the row. So now we are going to chain 3. I believe I chained 3. Chain 3, and then we're gonna turn our work, and now we're gonna double crochet up until the top. That makes sense. So we're gonna double crochet all the way up to the top, and then um, when I get to that point, I'll tell you guys what's next. Okay, so we're at the top point now. I'm pulling. You can see I'm pulling this top stitch up. Now that stitch right there, you could put a stitch marker if you would like, but we are going to add 2 double crochets into that top stitch, and then we're just gonna go back around the back. Okay guys, before we finish this row, I just want to explain to you guys that this flat part needs to be long enough where it's reaching from side to side. So it needs to reach from my thumb to my thumb. Now, if you don't want your strap, your flap that long, then you keep going to as long as you want the flap. But I want my flap from one side to the next side. So I'm gonna keep going back and forth until that flap is long enough for me. Okay, so I zoomed you guys in so we can see what we're doing for this top part where we did the 2 double crochets before. Now for each time you go around, you're gonna put 2 double crochets into the second double crochet, if that makes sense. So within those 2 double crochets, the second one, no matter what side you're working on, the second one gets 2 double crochets. Okay guys, so here I'm just tying off and making a long tail so that I can sew this on. Now you can sew it on with a tapestry needle, but I'm using the hook and I'm just going in and doing slip knots. Now make sure that you turn your bag back outside, wrong side out, so that when you turn it back in, right side in, that the seam is inside. If that makes sense, I hope that makes sense. But now we're just going to go along the side of the bag, slip stitching across until you get to the other side. Once you do that, you're just going to tie off, weave in all your strings, and you are done. I will show you, no, I did not show you how I added the straps, but if you don't want to use the leather strap that I have, then you can just chain a really long chain, half double crochet back across until your strap is as thick as you want it, and then you will attach it to each side. Now, if you want to use the leather I did, is multiple ways you can attach your leather. I just use a hot glue gun. You can use glue, you can sew it, or you can use a leather making tool. I think that's what it's called. But it's multiple ways that you can add that strap on. but I didn't show it here. I do apologize. But now we're just gonna slip stitch across until we get to the other side, and then we're gonna turn our work right side back out.